Great.
Okay, pre-flight inspection complete, passenger briefing complete, seats are adjusted and locked, brakes test and set, they are test and set, circuit breakers checked that they are all in, and electrical equipment is off, all electrical equipment is off, avionics bus 1 and 2 are off, fuel selector on both, fuel shutoff valve is on, the down position is on. Okay, throttle control, 1/4 of an inch. Mixture control is on idle cutoff. Standby battery switch. And test. 20 seconds. And then arm. Then propeller area is clear. Master switch, alt, battery on. Beacon is on. Fuel pump switch is on, and we just put the mixture in for a little bit, for about 4 or 5 seconds, and that's good. And then the mixture out, and then we start. An engine starts to catch, and we put this in, and starting clear prop. There we go. It started up just fine. Power is at right around 1,000 RPM. Okay, we're checking to make sure we have vacuum. Looks like we've got oil pressure's good. Fuel, and I'll mixture a little bit out. Fuel pump switch is off. Magneto switches are all good. Oil pressure, amps, battery 28 volts, E volts 24, M volts 25, S volts 21.7. Low volt annunciator is not shown. Nav light switch on as required. Just keep the beacon on for now. Avionics switch, bus 1 and 2 are on. Now we're on. Throttle control. Okay, we're done with starting. Now, before takeoff, parking brake is set. I'm just using the brakes on the rudder's pilot passenger seat. Goes to upright position, seat belts, check secure, seats, cabin doors, closed and locked. Fair enough. Flight control screen correct. Okay. PFD baro set, so it's set for field altitude. Standby altimeter is set to 902, and G1000 alt set. Okay, we'll go to an altitude. I'll set the altitude for about, I'll go to 1,500 feet. There we go. Standby flight instruments check, reading 0 and blue side is up, proper altitude, meeting this. Mixture control, rich, fuel selector is on both. Elevator trim is set for takeoff, and it looks like it's right in the proper area. Now throttle control to 1,800 RPM. Okay, brakes are max. And then 2 clicks to the left. Slight drop in RPM, about 10. Then we're back on both again, 1,800. Then to left mag, slight drop in RPM, about 10 to 20. Now we're back to both. And then we can see the vacuum is still in the green. And the voltage is looking good, 28 volts. Okay. Then throttle control back to idle. Okay, comms set. We're at Sacramento, see, I'll set 119.5. We're at Sacramento Executive Airport. That's our tower frequency. Put that on the standby. And since we're going to be dealing with the VOR, we'll go to our VOR frequency is 115.2. And we'll put that on the standby as well. And let me press this if I can, and let's go to 110.3, which is the ILS on the standby as well if we need it. Okay, so we've got our nav frequencies, GPS flight plan. Not doing a flight plan right now. Transponder is set for 1200, and CDI SAP, we already have our nav source is good. And then autopilot. Autopilot is off in the window. It doesn't show the autopilot. Okay, wing flaps, we can keep them at 0. Actually, it says 10 degrees, so let's put it at 10 degrees. Strobe light switch on, so now we'll get ourselves ready. I'll also put the landing light on, and brakes release, and now we're ready for takeoff. So I will assume that we have already talked to the tower. They've already cleared us for takeoff. And 1306 Charlie, cleared for takeoff, runway 20. Straight out departure. And steering the plane on the runway. Taxiing up to the hold short line, runway 20. Okay, almost there. It wouldn't hurt to be talking with NorCal Approach. So I'll get the frequency all set up here. Here we go on my standby. And I'm clear for takeoff. Full power. Taking runway center. Best that I can. 55 liftoff. And trim to relieve control pressure a little bit. Trim for 75. Got full power here. 100 feet. We're at 300 feet AGL, flaps up. Okay, climb at 75, adjusting the trim. Okay, so I'm just assuming that the tower is telling me that I can go to advisory. I'll just request the tower, go to advisory frequency. They've told me to go to NorCal at 12525, so go to 12525. To the left, NorCal Approach, Cessna 1306 Charlie is with you, 700 for 3,000 feet. They can tell me 1306 Charlie radar contact, 1 mile southeast of the airport. Request, and I'm just going to tell them NorCal 1306 Charlie is going over to the south 10 miles southeast to practice maneuvers. So anyway, let me get my airspeed. Be more of a cruise climb, about 80 knots. Heading towards the southeast. Setting the trim. Trim seems to be working okay. clouds there. And I think I'm gonna stick with, I'll stick with 2,000 for now. And NorCal approach 1306 Charlie, we'd like to continue at 2,000 feet, your altitude. Okay, there. Start bringing the power back to about 2350 is good. In our altitude. Okay, so now I'm going to put the heading button there. I'm going to maintain heading and altitude and do slow flight with no flaps. Bring the power back. And bring her back to about idle. Maintain altitude and heading, trim to relieve control pressure. Slow flight clean. Okay, now I'll start adding a little bit of power. That should be good. Normally ACS standards do not allow me to have the stall warner on, but I will allow the stall warner. Get kind of close to clouds there. Okay, oops. Go. There, add a little bit of power. Okay, try to stay within 100 feet of our altitude, and let's keep the slow flight. There we go. About 2,000 feet, maintaining directional control. And there we go. I'm going to do a full power recovery. Okay, once we get to about 385, bring the power back to about 2350. And trim to relieve control pressure. Okay, now we're going to do slow flight with full flaps, and the area is clear. Bringing the power back. Okay, first 10 degrees of flaps. Okay, now I'm dumping the flaps. Adding a little bit of power now. Up to my altitude. Try to stay within 100 feet of 2,000. Now I can go there. Rudder here. Good. Okay. Now this is an example of getting behind the power curve. If I pull up a little bit more, then I'm almost getting to the point where I have to add full power. So this is an example of getting behind the power curve. There we go. Okay, I've got full power. Now I'm going to put the nose down a little bit. Give it a recover. First 10 degrees of flaps up. Maintain directional control, maintain altitude. notch of flaps, past 60, and third notch of flaps. Okay, so, well, we still look like we're at least 500 feet below those clouds. So now, waiting for us to get the airspeed. Whoops, there we go, it's good. Now I'm going to start this is going to be a high performance turn. We're going to do 60 degrees of bank. And in order to do that, we're going to probably need full power.